Everybody, welcome back to the live stream. Hello. Good morning, happy Friday. Lot to talk about, lot to get into. Appreciate you guys for stopping back here. We're gonna wait for some people to find us here on YouTube, and we'll wait for some people to find us across the board here, and we're going to get into some conversations about when can crypto pump? What are we looking at in terms of our timelines? Are things adding up? Do things make sense for this time of year? Do things make sense for this portion of the market in terms of where we are? So we're going to get into all of that, guys. Welcome in here to the live stream. Lot to unpack, lot to get into. And a lot of people are asking the question, when is crypto going to pump? When are we going to see the big parabolic move that we saw back in 2021? That's the big question, right? And we've got a lot of factors at play right now, a lot of things. And, a lot of it, guys, comes down to time frame, right? Which time frame are you looking at? Are you looking to get rich in the next 10 seconds? Are you looking to get rich in the next 10 minutes? Or are you looking to get rich in the next 10 months? Are you looking to get rich in the next 10 years? Right? It's very, very, very dependent on your time frame. So, altcoins have not moved. Altcoins have been stuck. But right now, Bitcoin is at the bottom of its reaccumulation zone that we see after Bitcoin halvings. This won't last forever, guys. This reaccumulation zone will not happen forever. We've always had some type of retrace, which has been deemed kind of the danger zone, if you will, after the Bitcoin halving, shortly after the Bitcoin halving. Now, when we think about the 6 months that follow the Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin's price has always doubled within 6 months after the halving. Short term, volatility. Why? Well, the Bitcoin halving usually happens in April, like it did in 2020, like it did here in 2024. Usually Q1 is historically really good for crypto. People make a lot of money in Q1 and they make a lot of money in Q4. Usually. Doesn't have to play out like that every single time, but usually Q1 and Q4 are your money-making quarters. What happens in between there is usually a lot of volatility, choppiness, consolidation, boring. But because it's boring, does it mean we go away? Does it mean we just leave the markets? No, this is a great time to accumulate, in my opinion. Your top favorite altcoins, great time to accumulate Bitcoin. Right now, guys, we are in that post-halving reaccumulation zone. After this zone, we usually see what's called the post-halving parabolic upside, according to Rec Capital, which I love. And I think as we get going later on in this year, we're going to get to that post-halving parabolic upside. You just have to have the patience. You just have to have the wherewithal of how these markets move. See, if you're not understanding how history has repeated itself from the two previous halvings, go look at 2016, go look at 2020. We are directly in line with what usually happens. Directly in line. And that is why we haven't seen altcoins move yet. Now, we do have some other things happening, and I will tell you guys this. I'm going to make a video. It comes out at noon today. Comes out in about an hour and a half. I highly encourage you guys to watch this video, but it is about the 66 cryptos the SEC has deemed securities. It's not a video to scare you. It's not a video to say that I'm selling everything, but it's a video that I wanted to make to show you guys what I'm thinking about all of that, how I'm positioning myself with all of that news and information that's out there. So again, I'm going to highlight 66 cryptos that the SEC doesn't like. That video is coming out at noon. Make sure you guys are subscribed now so you don't miss out on that video. We put out tons of content, whether they're YouTube shorts, live streams, videos. We've already got 3 recorded videos today scheduled. One's out on Cardano. We're doing this live stream. I've got 4 shorts already scheduled. Tons of content for you all the time. So I appreciate you guys joining me here on this live stream. We've got a lot to unpack, a lot to get into. If you guys haven't hit that like button right here on this stream, click those 3 little dots somewhere on your screen, 3 dots, smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. It means the world to me. And, we've got over 200 people, but only 16 likes. We can jack that thing up. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys more than you know. And again, a lot to unpack, but that video is coming out at noon. I think you guys are going to absolutely love that one. All right? I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. Because I'm giving you guys my raw, honest opinions and my real thoughts on what's going on. But when it comes to this halving right now, and because I hear a lot of people saying, Zach, I thought the halving was supposed to be a bullish scenario for Bitcoin. Guys, it is. Just be patient. Be patient. We have seen the pullback after the halving, both in 2016 and 2020, directly after it. But again, historically speaking, if you go out 6 months post-halving, Bitcoin has always doubled in price. It's always doubled in price 6 months after the halving. Now again, I've been saying this, we're waiting for retail money to come back to this space right now. Retail money has not come back to the space. Eventually, they will. There's a lot of reasons why retail is not back, in my opinion. We could highlight some of those. Yeah, Real Dominican, I will do some things about taxes. I'm not sure if you're in the Patreon, but we have a whole channel dedicated to that. You don't have to join the Patreon. If you guys want to, you can. It is $20 a month, but we do talk about crypto taxes. I actually provide a service, the service that I use to my Patreon members as well. Just something to think about. But in addition to all of that, I have made some things public before on taxes. I'm sure I've got some videos out there on crypto taxes somewhere. On YouTube, but I think you're right. I think it is due for an updated video. But if you guys are interested in becoming a Patreon, that is one of the perks you get. Okay, yeah, Real Dominican. I thought you might be a Patreon member already. Yeah, we've got a crypto tax channel in there, and just ping me over there in the Discord, Real Dominican, and I'll hook you up with my contact who does my crypto taxes for me. So just ping me over there, and I will get to you. It is a big deal. It is certainly a big deal. So listen, guys, there is still room for a little downside with Bitcoin, okay? And we're going to get some type of volatility here, either to the upside or downside. Downside potential, if we see Bitcoin drop further here, I think right around that $56,000 range is what I'm watching. If we go back down to 56,000, which we did already, by the way, we already did, right? When we bounced off it. If we go back down there, I think it'll be a retest of that low, of that local low. And then I think if we can bounce off that nicely, that would be considered our double bottom, which is a really bullish pattern then for Bitcoin. So again, 56,000, Rec Capital put a great chart out here. So here, let me show you guys this. Brandon, thank you so much for the kind words, man. Been tuning into your videos for a few weeks now. Love the content, brother. Hey, man, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Slothana's looking good. I know, that was a pre-sale that we liked. Let's see here. With the institutional money this time due to ETFs, this bull cycle going to be much crazy, so be patient. I agree. We just haven't seen retail come back yet. 210 days after the halving is normally the bull cycle. Exactly, hamburgers. Exactly. That 6 month mark, brother. That's where we've seen Bitcoin double, and then right after that is where we see altcoins usually take off and run. So Rec Capital put out this chart, guys. I want to show you guys this. So right now, what he calls the danger zone is happening in the market after the halving. This danger zone, as you guys can see, he's drawn that line there at 56,386. See that we've already went down there and hit that on that green wick. See that second green wick from the right? We've already went down there and touched 56,000. If we go back down and touch it and bounce again, that would be our double bottom confirmation that, hey, we're ready to rock and roll. So that's what I'm looking here. I'm waiting to see where this next big volatility swing is going to be. It's not going to stay this boring forever. It's not going to stay this boring forever. It never does. Anytime you're getting boring times in the market, be ready for a big volatility swing, one way or another. So again, this is Rec Capital putting out this breakdown, which I thought was really good. All right, so he's basically saying Bitcoin won't remain at the bottom of this reaccumulation range forever. Enjoy it while it lasts. So back in 2016, look what happened right after the halving. It was that pullback. 2024, we're working on that pullback right now. 2020 looks very similar. But this could be a little bit deeper, take us down to 56,000. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Okay, and again, the Bitcoin post-halving danger zone, purple, has come to fruition. Bitcoin has once again repeated 2016 history in this cycle by recently deviating to the downside below the current reaccumulation range. In 2016, this deviation was 17%. So far in 2024, we've deviated 6%, meaning we could see a little bit more downside potential. And again, he's pointing to 56,000 right now as that potential spot. It says here, the Bitcoin danger zone, pre-halving danger zone, is where the historical pre-halving retraces have begun after Bitcoin halvings, guys. This cycle was no different. Here's why. Because Bitcoin experienced its first negative 18% pre-halving retrace approximately 30 days before the halving. If you guys remember, history repeated in that respect. We've seen that happen and play out before. In fact, in 2016, Bitcoin began its pre-halving retrace 28 days before the halving, and in 2024, it was 30 days before the halving. This 2024 closely mirrored 2016 in this respect, which is why it perhaps is worth looking at the possible post-halving danger zone. The Bitcoin post-halving danger zone. In 2016, Bitcoin produced a long negative 11% downside wick approximately 21 days after the halving before reversing towards the upside. Bitcoin is currently 11 days after the halving. This was a little bit back, a little ways, by the way. This was in April 30th, okay? But this is played out perfectly. It's why I'm showing you that. But 2016 history suggests that if downside volatility around the reaccumulation range is going to occur in this cycle, it could occur over the next coming 10 days. But 2016 history suggests that in the meantime, downside volatility at the 60,600 range low is a possibility. Where did we just go with Bitcoin? We basically just went down to that range that he explained. We just went down here to 60,000 and some change. Exactly what he said would play out at the end of April and the first 10 days of May. Now, May 1st, what happened? We went down and saw 57,000, 56,000. That was 9 days ago. It's exactly how it's playing out. Could we go down and retest these numbers at 56K? I think we certainly could. If we come down and retest this right here on the chart and bounce, that to me gets really bullish. Right now we're in no man's land. We're somewhere caught between the upper end of 66,000 and 56,000. We're somewhere in between at 61. We're waiting to see which way volatility is going to move. Now, if we break 56,000 to the downside, things could get a little uglier in the short term. But if we go down and retest 56,000, I almost want to go down there just to retest it to see what happens. Because if we bounce hard off it, I'll become a big buyer as we're coming back up from 56 into 57 and 58. That could mean the bottom is in for Bitcoin, and then all of a sudden we start to see some bigger type moves. So Rec Capital, I think, is a great resource, guys. Definitely follow them over on X. I think it's a great tool. Good morning to the members. Next Level and Robert Worm in the house. 2 members here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your monthly support. Not even just your monthly support, your daily support. You guys are always rocking with me. That goes for everybody out there. I really, really appreciate you guys more than you know. I love doing this. I love waking up every single day. I can't wait to get to my computer and my desk to bring you guys this content. I love you guys. I really appreciate you. We're getting a ton of new subscribers from these live streams. It really is amazing. You guys are awesome. Couldn't do it without you guys. And yeah, I'm fired up about where we are right now and what's coming, what we have coming. So this was interesting too about altcoins, because a lot of people want to know about altcoins, right? And Rec Capital says alts continue to struggle to hold up stable valuations, but slowly they should be able to start developing some bottom formations over the coming weeks. So this is kind of where we are right now. Lowest hype and highest hype. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, altcoin hype cycles. This is an interesting way to look at this. It is very seasonal, guys. This market is very seasonal. You know, I mentioned Q1 and Q4 have been really good opportunities to make money. Well, look at this. Look at Q1 and the opportunity here. Q2 and Q3, it gets a little interesting. Highest hype for altcoins coming up could be in July. So we could get a little bit of a summer swing, and then we swing back down, and then look what happens in October. What happened in October 2021? Market went parabolic, right? So there could be a little peak this summer, but I think the big run is going to be right in here. In between Q3 and Q4, right here. Okay? So I agree with Rec Capital in terms of these swings that we see in the altcoin market. It is very seasonal. The Q1 altcoin hype cycle is over, they're talking about. But if you followed the entire thread, you'll notice altcoins were already bottoming in early February in preparation for the Q1 altcoin hype cycle. If the same repeats in Q2, this would translate into altcoins bottoming in early as mid-May. I think we're basically waiting for confirmation on that right now. Altcoins, I think, are nearing bottom. May realistically be the end of May, early June, Rec Capital says, which I agree with. I still think we're in no man's land right now. If you take a look at some of the alts, across the board, some of our losers here, we're kind of in no man's land with a lot of these. Right? It just feels like a weird time right now. Nothing's happening. This is a good sign, guys. If this feels weird to you, this is what we want. We like weird. We like consolidation. We like flat markets, because eventually volatility comes back to crypto. And if that volatility comes back to the upside, that is where we start to see altcoin season take place. This boring time in the market, a lot of people get confused here. A lot of people get flushed out. A lot of people get nervous, and they sell their assets. They sell their assets. They sell when this time period hits, when it's weird, when there's less hype. This is not the time to sell, in my opinion. It's not financial advice, but it's not the time to sell. I do not think it's time to sell in these type of markets. I know you see Lido, DAO, Bonk, you see all these cryptos, XRP, everything's down. This is not the time to sell. Look at the hype cycles outlined right here. This is the time, if anything else, to accumulate. To accumulate. That is my opinion. Now, If we go further down the rabbit hole a little bit with altcoins, with the markets, let's take a look. Let's take a look here. If we take a big macro look at Bitcoin a little bit, this is very healthy in my opinion. This current retrace we're witnessing with Bitcoin is officially the deepest we've seen. This news came out yesterday. Recently eclipsing the 23% retrace from early 2023, guys. Longest pullback in this cycle, 63 days. This current pullback is around 23.6% deep and has been almost 50 days long. Bitcoin's already eclipsed the deepest retrace in the cycle and has been one of the longest retraces in this cycle as well. This is a common theme directly after the Bitcoin halving. These 50, 60, 70-day retraces immediately following the Bitcoin halving, it's no time to panic because, again, when you zoom out 180 to 200 days after the halving, that's where Bitcoin's price has always freaking doubled. Always, historically. Okay? Now, over time, we will see diminishing returns of Bitcoin in particular, but no matter what, I think things are going to get bullish here for Bitcoin within these next 4 or 5 months. 100%. When is a good time to sell? Well, that's a great question. I don't have a perfect answer for you, but usually the great time to sell is when FOMO sets in for the retail demand. When you see everybody and their brother coming into crypto, it's usually the time to take profits. Remember back to 2021, how many people bought the top and how many of those people were new to crypto? It might even have been yourself. I happen to be in the cycle starting in, early 2021, so I had a little time to accumulate, not a ton of time throughout that bear market, but I found it at a decent time. I think we're basically there right now, where I found crypto the last time, which felt like this weird place where it was kind of in a bull market, kind of in a bear market, and then we had the parabolic move. I think we're in the exact same place as where we were this time in 2021. Remember, guys, we had a good Q1 in 2021, and then we had a, really weird few months. And then we had the DeFi summer boom, which kicked off a little altcoin season. Then we went back down, things got boring, and then guess what happened? We exploded in the fall. And a lot of people are calling for a potential super cycle in this bull run because of the Bitcoin ETFs, because of potential Ethereum ETFs, because you have retail demand met with institutional demand. I agree. If there was ever going to be a super cycle event, which really just means higher for longer, higher prices for longer. That's really what a super cycle means at the end of the day. It's just, keep it simple. It just means higher for longer. If there was ever going to be a higher for longer scenario, I think we're here in this cycle. I think it could happen in this cycle, in my opinion. That's my humble opinion. That's my honest, raw thoughts. You can agree to disagree, but here on this channel, we give it to you guys real and raw and unfiltered. So if you appreciate that, slap that like button, slap that subscribe button. All right, let's take a little deeper look at this chart because, again, guess what number's coming up? That $56,000 number, again, is our key level on the downside, guys. Upside, 69K. So we're kind of in this range from 69 to 56 right now. If we stay in here, things stay boring, things consolidate, great time to accumulate. But I'm waiting, hoping we get a bounce back down to 56,000 so I can bulk buy Bitcoin again. The Crypto King, I think, has it on the money here. It's only a matter of time. Consolidate longer, more time to accumulate, goes up, make more money. It's only a matter of time. Consolidate longer. Yeah, this consolidation is actually the best time to stack your favorite cryptos. A lot of people will leave the market during these times. Oh, it got boring. I don't know what the market's going to do. So because I don't know what the market's going to do, I'm just going to leave, right? No, that's not the right answer. During these weird times, during these times of severe volatility and or choppiness and boringness and just kind of no man's land, we want to call it, it's the best time. It's the best time. But many people will be shaken out by negative news stories. Many people will say, the hype's over from Q1. I guess I'll move my money somewhere else. I guess I'll go back to the stock market. I tried crypto for a few months. It didn't work for me. And then guess what'll happen? Those same people, guys, those same people will FOMO in like you can't believe. The only good thing is they're going to make us a ton of money. They're going to make us a ton of money. Because I'm not freaking leaving. Those same people will come back to this market and chase the green candles when they could have been staying here all along, accumulating right now. Today is a perfect day. We're going to remember this time period. I'm telling you guys. You wait and see. We're going to look back and remember that weird time in May after the halving where, everybody was so excited, then the hype died down and everybody kind of walked away. Everybody said, whatever, make my money in May and go away and just whatever. Remember that? Man, what an opportunity that was to accumulate. What an opportunity that was to go back to the well and double down on my favorite altcoins or double down on Bitcoin or really deep dive into some research and find those top assets at really good price points. That is what I'm trying to do. I'm going through my portfolio right now thinking, guys, what do I not have enough of? Sorry for the sipping. You guys know how I am with my coffee. You gotta love it, baby. We got some good coffee these days too. We got the Nespresso. We're grinding our own stuff, man. We're getting into the coffee snob territory. We're getting there. But I'm sitting here, guys, taking a look at Ethereum at 2,900, dialing back below 3,000. I'm sitting here looking at Bitcoin at 61 and some change. Right? I'm sitting here looking at Dogecoin at 14 cents, Cardano at 45 cents, SHIB at the 2.2. I mean, it's just, where do you want to go? I mean, how about Chainlink under 14 bucks? Polygon under 68 cents. Even Litecoin, about 80 bucks. There is just ample opportunities right now in this market. Kronos at 12 cents. Caspa still at 12.5 cents. Stacks at $2. Sui at $1. I mean, Sui at $1, I think Sui's going to 10 bucks in this cycle. I think at 10x. Call me crazy. Sitting at a $2.4 billion market cap, Sui right now, SUI. Look into what they're doing. Look into what they're building. You look at daily transactions right now of new existing layer 1 blockchains. Nothing compares to Sui, SUI. More than 40 million right now. They are absolutely crushing it. Daily transactions on popular blockchains. Let me show you this chart. If you guys want to see this. People ask me, Zach, why are you so bullish on Sui? Why Sui? You just got to look at some of this data. This is daily transactions on popular blockchain platforms. That's Sui next to Solana, guys. Outpacing Near, Polygon getting crushed, Base, Arbitrum. These are look at this. Ethereum. That's Sui. There's a ton of things happening on some of these new layer 1s. Massive opportunities, massive money to be made in this crypto bull market. And I'm trying to hunt down the biggest gems. Sui is one I've been accumulating like crazy. Where are we at right now in our accumulation of Sui? We've got, right now, we've got about 10,000 Sui worth about 12 grand. Our average price is about $1.14. So we're a little above. I mean, it might be a day where I want to stack some more Sui. We're actually coming down here. We're still up today about 5%. I'm watching it here. I'd like to see us go back down below $1 here. We just were there. I should have bought yesterday. I missed it. I should have bought yesterday. I missed it. Dip down below. It's bounced off 98 cents hard twice in the last month, Sui has. So keep an eye on it, guys. Next time it goes down below $1, I'm going to load up. I'm loading up. And it's not financial advice. Do your own homework. Do all that stuff. I mean, I'm just giving you guys my opinions here. Sui's one that I absolutely love. Caspa, I still think we're in store for a 10x from these levels too. Sitting at a $3 billion market cap right now, I for sure think this thing could get to $30 billion. It should easily get to $30 billion. I mean, we have 10x opportunities right now across the board, and people are leaving this market. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. Greg, with Brett right now, I have such a strong position. I'm just holding the line. We're creating a nice little bottom there at around, the 350 mil market cap, give or take. I've taken some profits, by the way. So I've won the trade. I've taken about 40% profits off the table with Brett, but I still honestly really like how that chart's forming up. I think we're going to come back down to that 3-2, and then we should bounce off that nicely. If we get a double bottom there on Brett, that's when things could get really interesting. So I think it's an interesting time to accumulate. I really do on Brett. I like it. I like it at those levels. That's a good looking chart. Healthy pullback. I know they had the FUD, all that jazz. Doesn't bother me. Still amazing volume, amazing community, amazing upside potential. 100%. Pepe's been absolutely on a tear. Pepe looks phenomenal. Looks absolutely phenomenal. Love it. And I'm still holding a nice Pepe position that I reaccumulated some at 400 million. Loving that position in Pepe right now. Absolutely love it. We can hit on some small caps, guys. I don't know what you guys are in the flavor for right now, or what flavor you're in for, or whatever I'm trying to say. Kendu Inu has been crushing it on a little bit of a pullback, healthy pullback, I think, needed one today. Still sitting at a $37 million market cap, but we found that at like $3 million. Guys, I don't go out there and like toot my own horn very often. I'm not somebody who says like, I'm the best crypto trader ever, follow every move I make. Like nobody's right all the time. But we were very early to Kendu, and we crushed it. So if you guys were on that one, if you guys were members in the Patreon, you heard it first. That one was amazing. We absolutely crushed Kendu. We took some profits yesterday, but at the end of the day, things are looking really good. Slathana is freaking sending. That was a pre-sale we covered. How about Slathana, guys? Oh my gosh. Slathana's at a $67 million market cap, huh? 11.5 million in volume today. Slathana's killing it. Look at this Slathana chart. We talked about this. You never know with pre-sales, guys. You never know with pre-sales, but we've had a couple huge winners. We had 100x. And again, I don't go out there and like tout this kind of stuff. Like, because I know I'm not going to be right all the time. I'm not going to go out there and be like, oh, I'm the best trader ever. But this is what we play the game for. This is why we play the game. Because we find some gems like this every once in a while. Slathana's one we talked about. Pre-sale opportunity. I told you guys it was one I was going to put a little bit in. $67 million market cap. Now, would I buy the top of this chart right now? No. I would not. Personally. Could it go higher? Yeah. But I wouldn't buy the top of this chart right now. But Slathana's going absolutely parabolic. So shout out to everybody who jumped in on this. Real Dominican, loving it. Already won the trade, took 20% already. Let's fucking go. That is what I'm talking about. We crushed it on this. Absolutely crushed it. Kendu. We found this at 3 million market cap. Look at this thing. This thing just went to the absolute moon yesterday. Crushed a $60 million market cap, has now pulled back down to 36 mil. It really just spiked up there, though. This is a healthy pullback, though. Look at this freaking chart, though. We found this when Shaitoshi was following the Twitter account, guys. Early alpha in the Patreon. So again, people love to talk smack, or people love to go out there and talk all kind of nonsense. And people love to beat their own chest and say, you know, look at me. Guys, I don't do that, because I'm humble enough to know in this market, you're not going to be right all the time. Okay? I'm not going to have it all right. There's going to be ones that I completely swing and miss on. Chain swap was another amazing one, Jason. We could take a look at where we're at with that, but we called that early on. But we miss on them too. The key is, when you win, win big. Win big. We've won huge on some of these. How about the call we had with the pre-sale, another one like Slithana that we had. How about frickin' Smog? How about Smog when the Solana meme coin stuff was going nuts? We 100x'd on Smog, guys. 100x. That'll wipe out 10 losers real quick, okay? So again, I'm not somebody who goes out there and claims to be the Messiah or claims to be the next coming of Jesus Christ when it comes to altcoins or meme coins. I don't have much of an ego. I'm just a dude. We're doing the thing though. I'll tell you that. We're fucking killing it. And we're crushing this bull cycle. I don't care. And there's a lot of different opportunities still to be had that we have not even seen yet. All right? Straight up. And yeah, amazing to see what Slithana is doing right now. What Kendu has just recently did. We called another little one called Moonbase. Now, I don't know where it is today, but Moonbase did a 4X as soon as we talked about it. I said, hey, it's launching tonight. I'm going to throw a little bit in there. It 4X the next day. No matter what, if you had a plan in place there, take your profits, that's a 4X. The problem is everybody wants a damn 100X all the time. Everybody wants to be a millionaire the next freaking day or the next hour. And if you don't do that, you're a no good son of a bitch in crypto. Guys, wake up. Wake the hell up. A 3X, a 4X, a 5X, that is amazing. Take your profits, be happy, and keep it moving. Everybody wants to just get rich overnight. It doesn't work like that. Get in the grind of doing this thing every single day. Sorry, I'm getting on my high horse a little bit. I'm going off a little bit. It is what it is. But I got to get that off my chest. Okay? I know about Turbo. Turbo's been crushing it too. We'll have to take a look at that. Let's see here. What else do we have popping here? Okay. We've got Slithana moving. That thing looks phenomenal. Unbelievable, guys. There's the Slithana hourly chart. Wow. So again, the first couple hours of the pre-sale, you got the big sell-off, which usually happens. We talk about this all the time. If you're not in these pre-sales, do not buy in the first few hours of the launch. Look at this. Let's go back and analyze this. 1, 2, these are hourly candles. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 4 hours, first 3 hours, don't touch it. Don't touch it. If you're not in the pre-sale. Even if you were, though, this sucks because all these pre-sellers took their profits. They didn't hold for the bottom, and then boom, look at this. It actually got off the ground. It got public engagement and interest. This thing's got 11.57 million in volume right now. Slithana's going parabolic right now. Crushing it. Slithana's going crazy. Crazy. All right, let's see what else we got. Alvara is one we privately invested in. Had a huge wick up yesterday. I've already profited on this. I know this chart looks like it's terrible. I was a pre-seller though, so on this one actually pumped the first few days. I actually sold up in here, took my initial and about 20% out. Then this thing, pre-sellers just dumped hardcore. Now I'm still holding the line here, and I still am owed like 70% of my tokens over the next several months. I think Alvara though, it's a real world asset play. This is now a small cap, like $1 million market cap. I think this thing, as bottomed out as it is, I think there's upside potential here. I really like the team still. So it is what it is. Look into it if you want to. Alvara, I'm not telling you to go buy it. Again, I'm just a freaking dude on the internet. Don't just listen to me and follow, I'm just giving you guys alpha. I'm giving you guys ideas. I'm giving you guys free plays. Free information. So I would check into Alvaro if you guys are looking for an interesting utility play. Under $1 million market cap right now. Could be interesting. Spooky, we got absolutely wrecked on this. This thing is dead. See? We lost our ass. We put 300 bucks in this, we lost our ass. That thing looks freaking crushed. That was the logo of Phantom. We got crushed. See? We get crushed too, guys. We get drilled. We get drilled sometimes. Kazuna, so far, this is weird. It is hitting support here. Kazuna, this could be interesting. The volume, we needed to pick back up. We're still in this trade. We put a few $100 into it. We'll see what happens. It was interesting. Meme coin, we'll see. On ETH. It's still a $9.7 million market cap. It is bottomed out a little bit. We could 6x from here to get back to all-time highs, though. Kazuna. Still decent volume. Sitting at a $9.74 million market cap. It's not dead. So I'm giving you guys some plays, giving you guys some interesting ideas. And again, if they're dead, they're dead. Meme AI, I wouldn't touch this. But we did okay on the big pump. We did get out here on the big pump. We took profits on this one. This was a pre-saler too. We talked about this one as a pre-sale play. Look, you had an opportunity to make a ton of money. This might be the only opportunity. Sometimes it only comes once. Ponky is one we've talked about a lot on Solana. Look at that chart. That thing's programmed. I still like Ponky quite a bit. We're still holding some of this over on Mexi. Ponky is an interesting Solana meme coin. Sitting at 75 million, guys. Look at the chart. Nobody's talking about this. Very few people talking about this. This is why you have to diversify the content you watch, diversify the people you listen to. And I'm not saying just listen to me. Listen to a lot of different people. Get different insights. Get different plays. I am constantly listening to other people in the space, guys. I'm not somebody who says, I've got it all figured out. I know it all. Listen to me. Let me beat my chest. I'm the best. No. I'm just a random dude who takes in a ton of information, who creates networks of people every single day. And that's why I have a little bit of an edge in this market. Because I live, breathe, eat, sleep crypto all day, every freaking day. It's not rocket science here, guys. It's not rocket science. Somebody mentioned Turbo. Turbo looks really interesting. It is on a nice breakout. $65 million market cap Turbo on Ethereum. 2.72 million in volume. Very interesting right now. I'm not invested in this one, but very interesting. Look at this play. This is what's happening, guys. There are things happening in this space. Always. Regardless of market up, market down. Something's up, something's down, something's happening, some news is hitting. There's an opportunity everywhere. Yeah, Slathana, we covered it, guys. Slathana's going crazy. One, Grape wasn't a scam. Did it do as well as I thought it would? No, not yet. They do have new ownership now. It's still trading. There's still volume. It just hasn't taken off just yet. They haven't got the full development team I think that they've needed in place yet. We'll see what these new owners do. But for a short time there, you could have made money on Grape. After the pre-sale was done, Grape exploded into the hundreds, and it was a great opportunity. It was short-lived, but you could have made a lot there in that little stretch. And so that's why you got to keep a pulse on this market all the freaking time, guys. You can't take your eyes off it. Suka's one that I'm still holding. Man, I got a big bag of Suka still. This has been disappointing. It has been disappointing. Suka has really been disappointing. And we recently broke support, which isn't good. But I do think we could get a reversal here still on Suka. The volume is still really solid, 256K a day. It's still an $11 million market cap, still has a really strong community. I think Suka's getting ready to bottom out and pump. It did pump just in March. That's what's crazy. It went all the way to 12 cents. Now it's back down to a penny. So, but just in March, it was 12x from here. This thing does pump out of nowhere. And I do think Suka will still pump. I was kind of an idiot for not taking profits here when it pumped in March. I'm kind of kicking myself, kind of pissed off. But I still have faith. If I didn't have faith, I would sell it right now and cut my losses because I still got into Suka at a cheaper price. I'm like doubled up right now. I got in around a half cent. I've taken profits along the way on these previous pumps back in 2022, but I should have took more right here. I fucked up. I should have took more right here. Excuse my French. But again, I'm just giving you guys my real, honest, raw thoughts. I kind of fucked up. I should have took more there, but I do think we have a chance to pump again. Guys, if you're getting alpha, if you're getting some insights here, smash the like button, subscribe down below. It really does mean a lot. It keeps me going. We're getting close to 143,000. That would be a cool thing to hit while we're live on this stream. Nice little threshold. Let's break through it. Let's hammer through it. I've got a fantastic video coming out for you guys at 12 o'clock, 66 cryptos named as securities. Make sure you guys stay locked in. Put it on your radar. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and set it as a damn premiere video right now. All right? I'm going to set it as a premiere video right now on the channel, and that way it shows up. I want you guys to check this out because I think you'll glean from it quite a bit. All right? Let me see. It should be on the channel now. Yeah, we're live right now. But now it should pop up under videos. Oops, no, we don't want that. Videos. Well, it should show up as premiered now. There it is, premiering right here. It's right here on the channel, premiering at noon. 66 cryptos named as securities in the United States. That's coming up at noon, guys. So we're going to take this stream all the way up to that video. You guys are going to check it out because I think you guys can glean from it for sure. Let's keep it rolling with some small caps. I know you guys love the meme coins. So do I. So do I. So do I. Let's get back over here. All right, so I never bought this one, this damn Success Kid, but it's still hanging in there on Solana. Still decent volume, sitting at 4.22 million. It's not dead. It's not dead. Success Kid, meme coin, you know, the Fist guy, the Fist Kid. Yeah, you know, that guy. Interesting. I don't know if there's a catalyst here that could help us, but it's not dead yet. I've been watching. I never bought it. Preem has been a little small cap play we've been into for a while. Looking really good. Shout out to Preem. Shout out to the Preem community. Where's the Preem community? Are they in the house? This chart's looking really strong. I've been in this one for a while at like 0.003. Nice little 3x at this point. We had one big spike all the way up to over 2 cents. We're climbing up there to about a penny and a half right now. Interesting. I like it. Sitting just over a $2 million market cap. A lot of people have been talking, we're talking about Moo. This one's not dead either. Check this thing out. Moo the Bull. $21 million market cap. Down a little bit off the highs, even the local high. These are good opportunities, potential opportunities on some meme coin plays and small cap plays. Things are down, they're not out. All these things are not dead. Now there are some that we've been wrecked on. Sora, so far been wrecked. I'm still holding this, but so far wrecked. This is on ETH. Still sitting at a $5 million market cap. So far wrecked, though. So far wrecked. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It is what it is. Kalana, we took profits on this. We did well on this one. We sold this one at the frickin' top, guys. I thought this one would do a lot more. This is the energy drink on Solana after Snek had their energy drink with Cardano. We were right to get into it, and we were also right to get out. So this one, we played this extremely well. Patreon members knew about this one when I got in, and then we were discussing profit-taking strategies in there as well. I don't make all that stuff public. But I do let Patreon members know what's happening on more of these plays. Pal AI, we've taken some profits on this. It's down a little bit right now, but I think this is still a tremendous opportunity. Guys, this is a larger cap. This is at a $360 million market cap. But it went to nearly $1 billion. It just stopped shy of $1 billion. I love Pal AI. This is a real utility play. Volume is still tremendous at 1.5 million a day. It's on a little bit of a pullback. If you guys are looking for an AI crypto under $1 billion, sitting at around 360 million right now, this is one to look into. Definitely one to check out. I love this one still. Met these guys when they were a $10 million market cap, or a little bit less than. Met them last August at ETH Toronto. I'm going to be back out there at ETH Toronto. SHIB is going to be a main sponsor out there again. Guys, we're going to be live streaming from the event. If you can't make it, be ready for August. It's going to be epic. Hopefully it's right around the time this market goes freaking parabolic too. It's going to be epic. Hopefully you guys can make it out. If you guys want to get to ETH Toronto, by the way, if you guys want to get there, check this out. If you guys want to get there, look at this. When you go to the Blockchain Futurist website, the event is in Toronto, guys, August 13th and 14th. Use discount code ZAC25 at checkout at futuristconference.com. 25% off your ticket. It's just like that, guys. 25% off your ticket just like that. When you use ZAC25 at checkout, bang. That's going to help get you there. And if you're there in Toronto and you hit me up here on X or here on YouTube, or you get a hold of me or somehow get in the Discord or whatever, guys, we'll meet up for a drink. Let's go out and chat it up. That's what it's all about, these live events. So I'm hoping to see a ton of you guys out here at this. If you guys can make this one, it's a great conference. About 6,000 or 7,000 people went last year. It's growing. I think it's in its 4th year now coming up. It's Canada's largest Web3 event. It's awesome. It's absolutely epic. Of course, Canada is the birthplace of Ethereum, guys. Vitalik Buterin was there year 1. Last year, Charles Hoskinson was there. Great conference, ZAC25 at checkout. I'm not getting anything for that. I simply went to them and say, hey, give me a VIP pass and I'll promote the hell out of this because I had a blast last year and I want to get more people there. So there you go. So yeah, Pal AI, I met him there last year, guys. That's why it's so important to get out to these conferences. You meet people in person. It's an amazing opportunity. Amazing opportunity. Joe Rogan. This one got wrecked, but we did take some profits at the top on this one too. We did okay. I think we 2 or 3x'd on it. I'm out of it, but I'm still tracking it. Still interesting, but the volume has just really plummeted. I wouldn't touch it. Wouldn't touch it right now. Wouldn't touch this. Pepe, $3.5 billion market cap. Wow, look at this chart, man. Shout out to Pepe. Shout out to the entire Pepe community. Man, oh my, man, this has just been an amazing story to watch. Bearish bangers, if you're looking to trade leverage, I've got a platform for you. You could sign up using my Margex link down below. That goes for anybody. Looking to trade on leverage, be careful, obviously. But if you are a seasoned trader or you want to play your hands in leverage trading, Margex, there's no KYC. You can sign up. You're going to get a 20% on sign-on bonus when you use my link. Sign up with Margex, link down below, man. Margex is, yeah, it's available everywhere. It's available everywhere. There's no KYC, no VPN needed. It won't be like that forever, obviously. Make sure you're good in terms of where you're located. It'll let you know that. But yeah, sign up, link down below. Somebody asked about ChainSwap earlier. ChainSwap still looks great. Guys, we were talking about this at a $7 million market cap. Where's it at now? And again, I don't want to beat my chest and say I'm the best, because I'm not, right? But when we get it right, we get it right. I loved this one. Took a sponsorship deal with them. Told you guys about it at 7 million. It's at 90 million. And went as high as over 200 million. We talked about it at 7 million. Okay? I mean, that's just the facts. And guys, when we get it drastically wrong, I'll gladly tell you we effed up. And sometimes we get rug pulled on. I mean, that's just the space we're in, guys. There are bad actors out there still. We're still getting rug pulls, not as much as we once did, which is great. But it still happens. And it's hard to avoid all of them, right? You try to dodge as many bullets as you can. All right, let's see what else we got here. Smog, we 100x'd on this thing. Right now, it's way down. Volume's down. I wouldn't touch this right now. Still a $42 million market cap, but it's nowhere near where it was. It's down to 5 cents. This thing was at 38 cents at the peak. So you can start to do the math where this thing was. This thing was like a $300 million market cap. But meme coins don't last forever, right? A lot of them die on the vine eventually. Not saying Smog's dead, just saying I wouldn't touch it right now. Wouldn't touch it. There's a lot more charts that look better right now than Smog. This is one I've been interested in a while. Normie. Normie's been falling hard though. I'm waiting for to see like just some kind of bounce back though, because the volume's still solid here on Normie. It's at a $40 million market cap. This is on base. I don't think this one's dead. I don't think this is dead, but I wouldn't buy it just yet. I would be looking for some type of nice reversal, at least up here to like the 8 cent range. That's where I would get excited. Because then hopefully you can take it back up at least all-time highs at like 18 cents. You know, get a little 2.5x out of it maybe, give or take. Bad idea AI. We made some money on this. We're still in it. It's kind of bottomed out. It is a SHIB official project. I don't mind accumulating this one right now at these levels. That's just me. That's just me. I haven't bought it because I'm just focused on more blue chips right now, but if I'm looking for a play, 15 million, this thing went to like 150 million. It's a 10x away from its all-time high. This thing has upside. It's attached to SHIB. It's an official AI partner of Shiba Inu. If you guys believe in the SHIB ecosystem, this could be interesting. I really like Pepe. We're still in a nice trade from 400 million. I haven't touched Andy. I got out of all my Andys. Andy on ETH, Andy on base. I'm out of them. I'm out of them. I honestly haven't been tracking them though. I don't know if they could be running back up and they could look good. I just haven't looked at them. But I'm not in them right now. I appreciate all the new subscribers, guys. We are 35 subscribers away from crushing 143,000 subs on the channel. So if you guys are so inclined and you're feeling like you're getting value and you want to come back to this channel each and every day for news, hit that subscribe button. Also, we should have 100 likes by now. We don't, but that's okay. Hopefully we can get there too. But subscribe to the channel, guys, if you guys are getting value. We're trying to bring you guys as much value as we can every single day on this channel. Guys, we're still in a trade with Bohm, Book of Meme. I think it still looks really good. There's your Book of Meme chart. $741 million market cap. Guys, 7.7 million in volume. Just cracked the top 100 again. I like this play still. We put $1,200 into it. We put $1,200 in it at, let's see, 500 mil, give or take. Remember when it was going parabolic? We actually bought this dip. We bought this big red candle. So we got in here at like the 899 level. So we're up a little bit on our trade. I think we put 1,200 in. I think it's worth like 1,500 bucks right now. So we're up like 300 bucks, I think. The last time I looked at my Phantom wallet, which I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I think there's still some legs here. And again, I'm not putting what I can't afford to lose in that, you know. But I was like, let's hold this for the bull cycle. I'll throw a little bit at this level on the pullback. The way this thing launched was crazy. It got freaking massive really fast. So it was interesting. Let's see here. I haven't looked at this one in a while. Frog with hat. That thing looks dead as a doorknob. Don't touch that. Wouldn't touch it. Now, these are ones where they could pump like crazy at the basement, just go ham, but I wouldn't touch it. Frog with hat had a day there for a little bit. We did double up our money on this at least. And then I think we, kind of slowly dripped out. We won a little bit back on this, but not much as I thought we could have. It didn't go as planned. But there was still an opportunity to make money. We called this one early, day one. So, I mean, it's still from day one, it did about a 4 or 5X. And that's, nothing to just, ignore. It's okay. But it didn't do much more than that. ZKML, we took a deal with these guys. We did really good on this trade. I'm out of this trade completely right now. ZKML is built on XRPL technology, XRP ledger technology. We talked about these guys at around 3 million. They pumped like crazy all the way to 82 cents. I think they hit 60, 70 million at one point. Even now, you'd still be up money since we talked about it. We talked about it like day 3 or 4. Sorry, I wasn't showing you the chart. We talked about it way back down in here. It's since come way down. I still like their utility. It's still good volume. This is one I could potentially get back into. Right now, I'm not in it, but I wouldn't say this is like untradeable for me right now. Devour DPay. Okay, guys, DPay had a parabolic run, unlike any other. We made some really good money on this run. This is one that we partnered up with, guys, over a year ago. You guys remember me talking about DPay? It's on a big descend right now because of that big parabolic move. It went up way too fast. We knew there was going to be a parabolic drop. I took a lot of profits here. We still own some, but now I'm waiting for the knife to fall, okay? I'm waiting for this bleeding to stop. We have not seen signs of the bleeding stopping. Hopefully it happens right in here where we kind of bottomed out here a little bit. If we start to come back down here to like 8.7 where we are, right, or 7.9, 8 flat, and start to bounce off that, that could be a nice little sign that we've bottomed out, and then we could start making some moves. We're still at a $21 million market cap. This thing is far from dead. Really good company, really good team behind it. Definitely check it out. Paul Barron Network, really very big name in the space. He's now repping it. We were there early, ground level. I met these guys, none other than ETH Toronto last year in August, telling you guys how important it is to get out to these conferences. Real quick, guys, we do have a video coming up in 26 minutes. Smash that like button. 66 crypto securities. This is not meant to scare you. It's not meant to freak you out, but you'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. All right, so this premieres in a little bit, 25 minutes. Make sure you guys check it out. Check it out. All right, so that's DPay. That's DPay. Subscriber check, we're 18 away. 18 away from 143K. 18 away, so just saying. All right, let's talk about Apollo for the win, rebranded. They're getting into gaming pretty heavily. Guys, this is one way back in the day that I invested in. A lot of money. I don't even want to tell you how much. A lot of money. We did extremely well with it, and we still own a lot. And this is a person in Matt Johnson that I met personally, and I really believe in his team. They're at a $3 million market cap. If you're looking for a gaming play under 5 million, a little over 3 million, I know the volume's low right now. I'm telling you guys, there's something brewing here, and I feel really good about it. I can tell you that I still have I still have a lot of tokens in the billions. I'm still owning a lot of it, so I'm betting big on them still. Slurf, we bought this one at the wrong time. But it's not bad. Slurf is not dead. This one had that crazy parabolic launch, right? And then I think it's like community takeover. The guy like burned all those tokens on accident. Remember Slurf on Solana? It's not dead. $149 million market cap, still 2.5 million in volume every day. It's far from dead. It might even bounce off this nice little support we created in April. This ain't looking bad at all. Sitting here at 30 cents, 29 cents. I still like it. I'm still in this play. I'm not getting out. Okay? I'm down a little bit on my investment. I think I bought it up in here at like 59 cents. So I'm down significantly. But you know what? I'm going to ride it. I'm going to ride it. I think this narrative and this meme could pop back off again. Myro's another one we talked a lot about back in the day. Still okay. Still hanging in there again. Look at this. Myro's on a nice trend too. Far from dead. Well over 1 million in volume still. Myro on Solana. sitting at 158 million. Far from done. Far from done. I still really like Myro, guys. All right, let's keep it pushing here. All right, this is another interesting one on Ethereum. $377 million market cap. This is the original Pepe coin. This is not the Pepe that you know and love that's at 3.5 billion. This is the original one from 2016. It's on a big pullback, but it is bouncing. It is starting to bounce and bottom out a little bit. I like this pattern we're starting to see. I think we could be forming a little bottom here. I like this play. 377 million, the original Pepe coin, all one word. Again, if you go to their Twitter, you'll see that they established in 2016. They've been around for a long time. And they're also the same owners of Based AI, another project I like that I'm invested in. Do your own due diligence, but look into this, guys. Based AI and the original Pepe coin, I like them both. I like them both in this bull run. Okay? That's interesting plays. Not a lot of people talk about them. Right? Brit, which is Brett's girlfriend, Brett on base. Brit is still alive. Brit is still alive. We made some good money on Brit. I'm out of the trade now, but man, we crushed it. But I wouldn't say I'm down and out here. Still sitting at a $3.39 million market cap, but the chart and the volume is what's important. This thing launched at April 8th, and so we're a month old now, and volume still 285K on a day. That's surviving. That is surviving to me, okay? So far, Brit, B-R-I-T-T, surviving. Surviving. Not thriving, but surviving. We'll see if they can bounce even harder. Bone, part of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. It's bottoming out right now. I think this is a phenomenal opportunity. Usually we see big bounces off these levels, guys. Historically, look at this. Look where this line is. Look where we've seen big bounces off Bone. Right here, 58 cents. Big bounce all the way up to $2.31. Another one where we almost got down here, big bounce. Another one, bounce. Another one here, bounce. I think we're getting ready for a big bounce on Bone, okay? To at least back up over $1.50. We're sitting at 57 cents right now. I think Bone is at a really nice spot. Really nice spot. Not financial advice, but even if you're looking to trade this thing, by the way, if you're looking to just trade this in the short term, you might want to sign up with XT Algo. This is my trading indicator. This will allow you to see momentum up, momentum down indicators on when the best times to get in and out. Maybe this is a short-term play for you. It doesn't have to be long-term. You could be a trader and a long-term investor at the same damn time. Links are down below. These prices are more than it really is when you use the discount code down below, guys. Great opportunity. People are getting this money back with one trade. People are signing up with the yearly right now and the quarterly. They're getting it back with one trade. It's up to you. Obviously, I'm giving you all this for free, but I do have some stuff behind the paywall. XT Algo is one of those companies I started back in August of last year. Super excited about it. It works, guys. It's a great tool. We've got the Patreon for you. We've got Margex. We've got a couple exchanges we trade with, CoinW, Margex, and Bybit as well, linked down below. But I like Bone a lot. I like Bone a lot at these levels. Okay? Bone looks bullish here. Bone looks bullish. Bone looks really nice. We are 20 minutes away, guys. 20 minutes away from this video premiering. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on this. And as soon as this is done, we're going to send this thing and go live. So you guys can definitely go check this out. Hit that like button for us now on this video so this thing gets pushed out to the masses. 66 crypto securities. A little bit of longer video I recorded for you this morning, but I think you'll get some value. It's not meant to scare you. Don't worry. But I think you'll get some value there. I think you will get some value there. How about TokenFi? Part of the Floki ecosystem. We were day one investors. Talked about this day one. Patreon members knew it. Still looking really solid, guys. And I think we're getting ready to bounce off these. Look at these support levels. This is a triple bottom, basically. This is very interesting. I like TokenFi a lot. $48 million market cap, still really good volume. They're in the area of RWA, real world token, real world asset tokenization, RWA, sitting at just under 10 cents, went as high as 24 cents. I like Floki in general. TokenFi I like even more. It's real utility within a meme coin ecosystem. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right. Love this one. Let's see what the Reflect token is doing. We talked about this one for a little bit. Oh, this thing looks wrecked. Now, liquidity is still locked up, but man, some pre-sellers dumped on this. That chart looks terrible. I would not touch this. We did okay with it for a few days. It's all timing in this market. And then obviously the devs, they control the keys. We can love something, have a great idea, and then these devs come in and who knows, they do shady shit and they get us wrecked. And that's something that just happens. That's the thing in crypto. Like, you've got to be prepared for it. All right, Brett on base. Love it still. Brett's looking really good. It's coiling up here. If we hit a double bottom here on Brett, gets down to about a $320 million market cap, this is where I'm looking to add some more, guys. Pretty much right in this range. I'm getting ready to load up on my Brett. It's getting close. In fact, if I even bought some today, I wouldn't be mad. That's just my opinion, not financial advice. But I like this spot here for Brett. A lot of FUD, I know. Still at a $343 million market cap, though, guys. This thing ain't going anywhere. Almost $1 million in volume still. This thing looks, I mean, for the time being, this thing looks really strong. If things change, I'll let you know. But right now, I still really like Brett a lot. Let's see what else we got here. Trump went absolutely parabolic on the Donald Trump news. I don't know if you guys saw that. This thing's not dead, though. $62 million market cap, still 7.2 million in volume. Keep your eye on this political sector of meme coins. Again, nothing should get past you in this market. If you're in this thing every single day, you should be knowing what's going on. You should be having a pulse on what's happening. Whether it's in meme coins, it's in AI, it's in gaming, utility, layer ones, layer twos. You got to keep a pulse on everything if you want to be the 1% of people who absolutely crush it in crypto in any market, period. So Donald Trump, guys, we called this at a $200,000, $300,000 market cap. Do you remember? We put this out in our Patreon. This is one, and again, I could go on the record and say, I'm the best meme coin trader ever. Look at this. I don't do that. I'm humble enough to realize that this market is crazy. You got to just stay in the game. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. But we crushed this one. We absolutely crushed this one. Donald Trump. We called this sub 1 million. It was amazing. We sold most of our tokens. We've got a little bit of a moon bag, though, still left because I don't think this thing is done. I think eventually this is going to go back up. It went to almost 100 million, got to 95 million. I think we're going to go over 100 million at some point leading up to the election cycle. Just my opinion. We'll see if I'm right. Quick Intel. Haven't talked about these guys for a while. Still really like this company, though. They are on a nice support line, but still, chart looks strong. Good volume. Quick Intel, little AI company we invested in at $1 million market cap, sitting at $4.5 million right now. Went all the way to about 14 million, 13 million at its peak. So shout out to Quick Intel. Still really like this project. Really love the team. Love the utility they've got. AI auditing for contracts. Still really like it, guys. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Anything else I want to highlight for sure? We did cover Moonbase. It's starting to come down a little bit, but this was a nice, we covered it right at launch. There was a nice little 2-3 day pump here. Good opportunity. There was like a 3-4x there. So not sure who got the memo there on Patreon, but if you did, nice little 3-4x. Long-term Canine Finance is one that I like. I know that chart looks absolutely god-awful, but this is the official staking partner of Shibarium and part of the SHIB ecosystem. This is the pre-sellers and private sellers selling off for sure, but I don't think, I haven't even got my tokens yet. I put $5,000 in this thing, so I'm heavily invested, okay? I'll tell you if my mind changes, but so far, I think this is an opportunity to accumulate there. Where's Friends? Shout out to Friends. They're going to be doing their big giveaway today. Friends still looking okay, still looking solid. 800K coming down here maybe to some support levels, but overall, charts coming down obviously, but we've bounced off this before really nicely. Maybe we bounce back off here and send back up there to almost 10 cents like we did before. That would be nice. But Friends is giving away a ton of Ethereum. They've already given away over $50,000 since they launched in March, since late March. Little meme coin on Base that I liked, found early on, helped them with some marketing, so shout out to Friends. Love it. They're hilarious too. Great people, very transparent. All their wallets are public, which I think is how meme coins should all be. All right, guys, we're taking you up to the top of the hour. This video is going to go live here in a minute. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, and I'm just going to make this thing go live right now. I'm actually going to premiere it. I'm going to premiere it at, let's see, what time is it? 11. I'm going to premiere it at 11:48. It's 11:47, so this thing is going to go live at 11:48 a.m. So it's going to go live and premiere like right now. All right. So after you leave this stream, after you hit the like button, after you subscribed, all of that, this video is going live right now on the channel. Give it a watch, guys. I think you'll enjoy it. I appreciate each and every one of you guys so much. This video is going live right now on the channel. Premiere will begin right now. Go over there and check it out. Love you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll be back throughout the weekend with more live streams, more content. I'll be flooding your timeline, so make sure you guys are locked in. Subscribe down below. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Peace out. Watch this video next. See ya. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Appreciate you real